Finding Refuge in Psalm 91, a spiritual warfare guide. There are times in life when the world feels dark and uncertain. We face dangers we can't control. We feel alone. In those moments, we long for a safe place. Psalm 91 is that safe place. This psalm, a favorite of many, offers comfort and hope. It reminds us that God is our refuge. He is our protector. A word of hope. Psalm 91 speaks of God's unwavering protection. It is a powerful reminder that we are never alone. God is with us. He is our shelter in the storm. He is our strength when we are weak. This psalm is a song of hope. It affirms God's love and care for us. Dwelling in the shelter of the Most High. The psalm begins with a powerful image. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. This tells us that true safety comes from being close to God. It's like finding refuge in a storm. When we are with God, we are safe from harm. God as our protector. The psalmist describes God as our protector. He uses powerful words like refuge, fortress, and shield. These words paint a picture of God's strength. He is our defender. He keeps us safe from harm. When we face troubles, we can remember that God is with us. He is fighting for us. No fear in the night. The night, often shrouded in darkness and mystery, can evoke a sense of fear and uncertainty. But within this darkness, there is also a profound sense of peace and stillness. The candle flame, though small, burns brightly, symbolizing hope and resilience. The moonlight filtering through the trees casts a gentle glow, reminding us that even in the darkest times, there is always a glimmer of light. Psalm 91 verse 5 says, "You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day." This powerful verse from the Bible offers comfort and assurance. It tells us that we are not alone in our struggles and fears. The highlighted text in the Bible serves as a beacon of hope, guiding us through the uncertainties of life. The serene night scene with a gentle breeze moving through the trees further emphasizes the tranquility and peace that can be found even in the midst of darkness. The imagery of arrows being shot in slow motion represents the challenges and dangers that we face in our daily lives. The close-up of the arrowhead highlights the precision and potential harm that these challenges can bring. Yet, the daytime sky with arrows flying across it reminds us that these dangers are not confined to the night. They can come at any time. But just as the arrows fly, they can also be deflected and overcome. The night represents times of fear and uncertainty. Walking alone on a deserted street or seeing shadowy figures in the distance can be unsettling. The dark, misty forest adds to the sense of mystery and the unknown. However, these scenes also symbolize the journey we all take through life, facing our fears and uncertainties head-on. It is in these moments that we find our strength and courage. The arrow represents the dangers that come our way. In slow motion, we see the arrow flying, a symbol of the threats and challenges that we encounter. The person dodging the arrow signifies our ability to avoid and overcome these dangers. The arrows hitting a shield represent the protection and defense we have against these threats. It is a reminder that we are not defenseless. We have the means to protect ourselves. This verse reminds us that we don't have to be afraid. The person praying with a peaceful expression shows the power of faith and trust. The sun breaking through the clouds after a storm symbolizes hope and renewal. The hands reaching up towards the sky in a hopeful gesture represent our aspirations and the belief that better days are ahead. It is a message of hope and reassurance. God is with us, even in the darkest night. The silhouette of a person standing in a dark room with a light shining on them symbolizes the presence of divine guidance and protection. The guardian angel statue serves as a reminder of the spiritual beings that watch over us. The warm, glowing light in a dark place represents the comfort and security that comes from knowing we are not alone. He protects us from the arrows that fly our way. The person shielding themselves with a shield illustrates the active role we play in our own protection. The protective angel wings enveloping someone symbolize the divine protection that surrounds us. The light breaking through the darkness signifies the triumph of good over evil, and the assurance that we are always protected, no matter the circumstances. Protection from hidden dangers. The psalm also speaks about hidden dangers, nor the pestilence that stalks in darkness, nor the destruction that lays waste at noonday. This refers to dangers that we can't see, sickness, accidents, and other unexpected events. The psalm assures us that God protects us from these dangers too. He is our shield, even when we are unaware of the threats around us. 1,000 may fall. Psalm 91 verse 7 states, 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. This verse doesn't mean we are immune to hardship. It means that even when others are suffering, God will protect us. He is faithful to his promises. He will see us through difficult times. God's faithfulness as a shield. The psalm emphasizes the importance of trusting in God. It says, "Because you have made the Lord your dwelling place, the Most High, who is my refuge, no evil shall be allowed to befall you, no plague come near your tent." This is a powerful promise. When we make God our refuge, we are protected from evil. We are safe in his care. Refuge in his wings. Psalm 91 uses the beautiful image of God's wings to describe his protection. It says, "He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you will find refuge." This imagery conveys a sense of comfort and safety. Just as a mother bird protects her young under her wings, so God protects us. We can find refuge and security in his loving embrace. The angels charge over you. The psalm also mentions God's angels who protect us. "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." God's angels are always watching over us, keeping us from harm. They are our unseen protectors, guiding and supporting us on our journey. The promise of deliverance. In the quiet moments of dawn, as the first light of the sun breaks through the horizon, we are reminded of the new beginnings and the hope that each day brings. The promise of deliverance is not just a fleeting thought, but a profound assurance that resonates deeply within our hearts. Psalm 91 concludes with a powerful promise, "Because he holds fast to me in love, I will deliver him." This verse speaks to the unwavering faith and trust that we place in the divine. It is a testament to the strength of our bond with the Almighty, a bond forged through love and devotion. I will protect him because he knows my name. The protection promised here is not just physical but also spiritual. It is a shield that guards our souls from the trials and tribulations of life. Knowing his name signifies a deep, personal relationship with the Creator, one that offers comfort and security. When he calls to me, I will answer him. In our moments of despair and uncertainty, when we reach out in prayer, there is a divine assurance that our pleas will not go unheard. This promise of an answer is a beacon of hope, guiding us through the darkest of times. I will be with him in trouble. Life is fraught with challenges and adversities, but we are never alone. The promise of divine presence in our times of trouble is a source of immense strength and courage. It is a reminder that we are always supported, no matter how difficult the journey. I will rescue him and honor him. Rescue here is not just about being saved from physical danger, but also from the emotional and spiritual turmoil that we may face. To be honored by the divine is to be recognized and valued, to be lifted up and cherished. With long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. A long life filled with satisfaction and the promise of salvation is the ultimate gift. It is a life lived in the light of divine grace, filled with moments of joy, love, and fulfillment. God promises to deliver us from trouble, protect us, answer our prayers. This divine promise is a cornerstone of our faith. It reassures us that no matter what we face, there is a higher power looking out for us, ready to intervene and provide solace. Be with us in difficult times. The presence of the divine in our lives is a constant source of comfort. In times of hardship, this presence is felt even more profoundly, offering us the strength to persevere and the hope to carry on, and give us a long and fulfilling life. What a wonderful promise! The promise of a long and fulfilling life is a testament to the benevolence of the divine. It is a life enriched with love, joy, and the fulfillment of our deepest desires. This is the hope we have in God. This hope is the anchor of our souls, a steadfast assurance that keeps us grounded in faith. It is the light that guides us, the promise that sustains us, and the love that envelops us. In this hope, we find our true deliverance. Living in the confidence of Psalm 91. This chapter invites us to delve deeper into the profound assurances found within this sacred text. As the sun rises over a tranquil forest and a calm river at dawn, we are reminded of the new beginnings and the peace that comes from trusting in God's promises. Psalm 91 is more than just beautiful poetry. It is a declaration of faith, a testament to the unwavering protection and love that God offers to those who seek refuge in Him. As we see an open Bible with a focus on Psalm 91 and a person reading it in a serene park, we are encouraged to immerse ourselves in these words of comfort and strength. It is a powerful reminder of God's love and protection. Just as a parent hugs their child in a protective embrace, God surrounds us with His love and shields us from harm. The image of a person standing under a natural waterfall symbolizes the cleansing and refreshing power of God's presence in our lives. It is a call to trust in God, even when life is difficult. Life's journey can be like a challenging hiking trail, filled with obstacles and uncertainties. Yet in those moments, we are called to turn to God in prayer, finding solace and strength in His presence, much like a person praying in a quiet church. When we face fear and uncertainty, let us remember the words of Psalm 91. The calming of a stormy sea reflects the peace that God brings into our turbulent lives. As we look at the horizon with hope, we are reminded that God's promises are steadfast and true, providing us with a sense of security and assurance. Let us find comfort in knowing that God is our refuge and strength, our ever-present help in times of trouble. The peaceful meadow with a wooden cross signifies the ultimate sacrifice and love of Christ, while a person standing on a mountain peak at sunset symbolizes the heights of spiritual fulfillment and the beauty of God's creation. In every moment, let us live in the confidence of Psalm 91, embracing the divine protection and love that surrounds us.